Welcome to StumpCam Studio North. We are going mobile today with a trip to the Sunrise Coast Birding Trail. The Sunrise Coast Birding Trail is part of the US 23 Heritage Site, and it's comprised of 28 birding hotspots that stretch from the AuSable River in Oscoda all the way up to the Straits of Mackinac. So I'm gonna hit site number 1 today, and it's a perfect time of year to go to Shoreline Park on the AuSable River because the ice has melted, but it's still too early for the kayakers and canoe and boat traffic. So the early spring migrants have come in and taken over. So we should see some great birds out there today. The park is just a short drive from StumpCam Studio North. And as you arrive, you'll see on your right-hand side the observation platform overlooking the pond. This is where green herons nest in the spring, but we're too early for that, though there are some red-winged blackbirds arriving early and singing in the trees. And just a short walk from there is the magnificent shoreline for which the park is named. But this time of year it's mostly frozen, but we can look forward to returning in the spring when the Great Lake piping plovers may even be there nesting. But this is not the reason for our visit. Let's go over to the river. When we first arrive at the river, all is quiet. Not a single bird in sight. So we'll find a comfortable place to sit and wait and watch. Because sooner or later, someone always paddles by. Here's a familiar face. We'll watch this Canada goose. And the Canada goose spies a pair of scaups feeding in the distance. And as we hear the call of gulls, we'll look in their direction. The gulls are often near the diving ducks, and here we see a pair of herring gulls just waiting for the opportunity to steal some fish from these mergansers and the goldeneye who's flying right at us. It's getting interesting. And now a male long-tailed duck paddles right by, showing us his glorious plumage. His mate isn't far behind. The AuSable River is full of these ducks this time of year, so if you've never seen a long-tailed duck, this is a great place to go and check off a new life bird. And soon we're lucky enough to have him paddle by with his small flock of ladies. What a beautiful bird. And speaking of beautiful, some male bufflehead make an appearance. These birds can be a challenge to watch as they spend much of their time below the surface foraging for small aquatic invertebrate and mussels. But if you're patient, they'll eat their fill, come to the surface to preen and to stretch, and they'll keep an eye on you while they're doing it. And if you stay still, they may even come in close enough for you to get a really good look at those beautiful iridescent black feathers of theirs. Bufflehead are a really unique spring migrant and just a really fun bird to watch. Up next, the mergansers paddle by. These are common mergansers, the beautiful red-headed females. This one's going to stop and give me a second look. And here's a female red-breasted merganser with her beautiful orange bill and her red head and darker breast. I think I'm interrupting her fishing. Her mate is oblivious to my presence and comes in so close I can barely focus. He's too busy fishing from the surface of the water, grabbing whatever little animal is unfortunate enough to swim into his sawbill. Once he sees me, it doesn't seem to matter. He doesn't paddle off. He stays pretty close to shore, which is amazing. These birds are normally quite bashful, and I watch them from afar, from the beach or the cliff. Any movement and they fly off, but here they seem quite accustomed to people. What a great time we had at Shoreline Park in Oscoda. Again, hotspot number 1 on the Sunrise Coast Birding Trail. So 1 down, 27 more to go.